optimize settings, start video transmission. Now we're live. Good news, everyone. And we're back. We got Adarapi. We got Ixtala. Wait, that's not it. We got Nobody. We got Mana. We got Dobat. uh, We got Nissa. We got a full crew. How's everyone doing?
Right.
It sounds like everyone's doing great. Hey, are you ready for D&D? I think I'm ready for D&D. Do I have too much energy right now? So that's only for me to decide. I mean, I could go for some more coffee, for some coffee. I haven't had any coffee today. I did drink some of my energy drink mix, but yes.
Wait, did you drink the energy drink you make from it, or the mix straight up?
No, I drank the energy drink that I made from it. Um, we were just getting done doing some adulting thing. Um, Lex is amazing at doing adulting. And, taking care of. You're you're the only one that's thinking about it that way.
Yep.
Let's. All right.
How vulgar.
All right. So, well, last we left off, you guys were fighting a sniper who's shooting at you guys from the dark. Um, quite a few of you guys got lured in by their alluring song, and will spend your turn being attracted in that direction.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
I forgot about that.
let's see. Who all. Alright, the people who are charmed are Junior, Picari, Nobody, and Dobat.
Nobody especially failed.
Junior's
Nobody.
gonna get real in trouble right about now as he starts walking towards that siren.
Um, alright, we're gonna pick up with Dea. Um, what spells does he have? Oh, he can't cast spells. What weapons does he have? Alright. No one's sitting around the wagon, so they won't see this. So she's going to. Yeah.
Well, Junior's there.
Well, Junior would see it, but well, he's not paying attention to anything. He's just listening to the dulcet sounds of the luring song.
He's a little distracted right now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I have to do this first. Crimson right. I'm gonna do a D4. I love when stuff's set up properly. Alright. And then she's going to. Heavy crossbow. She hears the song. She's gonna aim for the song. It's gonna be at disadvantage, but it's better than nothing. and an 11. That just hits. Alright, so that's a normal hit. 1 damage. Which,
That's right, you don't get dex damage in this game.
let's,
Yeah, you do.
so he has no dexterity.
Mm.
Oh, so he has +2. Why isn't it adding that? Her heavy crossbow isn't set up right, or something. It's equipped, isn't it? It's equipped. So he's proficient. I don't know why it wouldn't work right. So let's say that's 3 piercing and then 3 um, lightning damage.
Mm.
And then she's going to Brand of Castigation, which is spell level is half her blood hunter level. Alright, so that's at DC 15. Alright. What save is it? Oh, is it a save? You can choose to save. Oh, no, it's not a save. The creature takes psychic damage equal to intelligence modifier. Her intelligence is currently 0 because she's in her muscle form. So minimum 1, so it's 1. Alright. So now for alright, so anytime it deals damage or a creature takes damage from a creature within 5 feet of you, it takes psychic damage. Okay. Alright.
Just a little extra psychic damage off on the top.
Yeah, but it's only the creatures within 5 feet of Dea, so not really useful at this
Oh,
point. Hey, I thought it was a different eh, ability.
yeah.
Oh well.
Hmm.
But see, now always knows where that person is for the next however many until she uses the feature again. So, yeah.
Yeah, until the creature dies or the feature is used again.
So no more disadvantage just for her shots.
And I think everyone else just saw where that arrow went.
You see the electricity, so you have a general idea of where she's at in the air currently.
Gotcha.
Mm.
Promise I have to make a save at the end of my turn to, get out of this stuff.
Alright, that's Dea's turn. Nobody.
Pretty sure there's nothing really to do on my turn.
On your turn, you would use. You don't have an action, but you would use everything within your bonus action and movement and speed to get as close as you can to her.
That's all I can do.
That's all you can do, and then at the end of your turn, you'll make another wisdom save, I believe.
Okay, I guess
Also,
just go ahead and make the wisdom and just move me. I'm not at my computer at the moment.
Okay. Do you have a teleportation ability or anything?
Nope.
Alright. So just 30 feet closer. Do-do-do-do-do. Mana, you'll notice that nobody walks up next to you.
I can probably tell I'd say the lifelessness in his eyes, but
That's always been there.
Then I'll roll wisdom save. Alright, it's normal. You would come to your senses.
What?
He just smiles and just is
You're
like,
as soon as you realize it, you notice that you're right between Mana and one of the water elementals.
question, since I didn't have a movement ability with my bonus action, it technically wasn't used. Do I still have it?
The save is made at the end of your turn.
It was worth a shot.
Alright, so next up will be Mana.
okay. Is there room for me to move in between the two elementals?
If you take a diagonal move, yeah.
That's fine. I'm searching anyway. I'm going to aim in the direction of the siren. As I'm moving in that direction, I'm going to use my action to make a claw attack at both of the elementals as I move by. So I got 2 attacks. I'm also not at my computer, so I can't roll it.
Let's see. You're
Deontay's
making.
controlling everybody.
Right.
So
Where's
probably
your attacks?
It would be on the items probably.
Items. What would it be called?
Let's see. I think it's pretty obviously a melee attack.
Corrupting claws?
Yeah, that.
Alright. You're making it one at each of them?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're doing. Right. It's drag. We're going here. And then you're doing 2 attacks. Normal. That's at 26 and 11. Only one of those. Only one of those hits. Alright, we'll say the mostly. Would you say you would attack the mostly water one first or the mostly sand one first?
Whichever one seems to be in more people's path.
sand, probably.
Sand would probably be the one more in people's paths. You know nobody is gonna have to go by the water one though. Oh, as well.
I guess I'll hit that one then.
Okay.
It's not too big.
Damage, normal. For 12.
And if it makes And if it goes to make an attack, if the attack does not include me, it makes it at disadvantage.
Okay.
Then I will also use my bonus action to activate my what did I call it? I give myself half cover.
The shield?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, so they would have range attacks have disadvantage. It's I don't know if half cover does anything for melee attacks.
I don't remember.
Don't think so. Cover generally only affects ranged. Because in melee, you're just gonna, like, either go through or around the cover.
If you have the movement too.
Yeah. Because, like, the only time that cover does anything, really, for melee is total.
Oh, well, no. Hold on.
You have a +2 bonus to AC and dexterity saving throws. Right. So, yeah, it covers both melee and non-melee.
Okay.
Alright. Is that turn?
Yeah. That's everything. I
Right.
moved as far as I could.
Oh, you're moving as far as you can away from where you were?
Towards
Yeah, because I'm heading towards the siren.
Oh. Okay.
But, yeah, because I can move. I can move, attack, move, attack.
Okay. And then that'll be your turn. Next up will be the water elemental that never combined. And they're going to reach over and attack a Darpy at disadvantage because they're still blind. Oh, that's 2 slam attacks at disadvantage. That's a 9 and a 23. 23. Okay. The frozen parts of it are going to thaw out as it's doing this. Let's see, rolling damage. That's going to be 17 bludgeoning damage to a Darpy. Alright. It's not going to move anywhere, so that's its turn.
He's hiding away.
Yeah, the coal guy is hiding inside of his coral. He's going to remain there.
If you would kindly unpause the game. So I do this. So I end up here. Because I have to use my movement, and then I have to use a rapid hop, which gives me another 25 feet.
Okay.
Which
would cause this elemental to do a slam against you. Disadvantage because it's still blind. A 14.
Checking. There it is. Does not.
Alright, it misses. Alright, now make a wisdom save.
Hold on, let me burn a use of my hop.
Come on, Dodat, hop to it.
Wisdom, saving throw. Natural 1.
Dodat, and it's just enraptured by the beautiful voice. His large rabbit ears are turned straight forward.
They're at disadvantage now.
Nope, I can't even cooperate out of it. Yeah, whatever. I'm. Help! Help!
I thought they come around the corner.
That's the end of my turn because
That
I
didn't
can't do
sound
anything
good.
else.
It didn't sound good.
The bump sound. Yeah, that.
Please, someone kill this harpy. I
Maybe
cannot
we
take
just need to.
lessons.
Maybe we just need to talk to her.
A Darpy. You just saw Dobat bunny hop past you with reckless abandon. And something's probably going on with this singing.
Well, yeah. See, I keep forgetting that I can use that too. Let me read this. I was planning on using. I don't know. So should be heard when defeat each creature. Constitution saving throw. What I was going to do was use Bennu to do Flame Seed in the direction of the singing. Where as close as he can get to the source of the sound. He is across this gap. He's 30 feet away from me. Oh, no, don't move over here. Move back. I'm sorry. He's already 30 feet. Where's the sound coming from?
It's coming from somewhere. You would have seen the flash somewhere around here. Is somewhere between like 100 and 120 feet from you.
That's far. My God.
Yeah. The ability. She's using a longbow, and she has an ability that has a range of 300 feet.
Well, thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, that didn't really need to be stated.
How far can Bennu go?
So,
Let's see. So Bennu can only move 30 feet. His dark vision is 60. So if I move him 30, oops, sorry. Whatever. If I move him 30 in this direction, right? Who's checking? Is that you?
I'm not.
I'm trying to maneuver around is what I'm doing. So I had to scroll out earlier.
Okay. So if I move him 30, he can see 60. So 60 feet of dark vision. And he's away from this spotlight, right?
Yeah.
So, all right. Can he see 60 feet out around himself? He can see 60 feet, right?
Essentially,
So, can I light him? There's no way for me to light him up, right?
Bennu does produce light of his own, but it's the light of a candle, so like area around 15 feet around him.
Bull. He's still sees dark vision of 60 feet. What do you mean he has light around himself that's hindering himself?
Well, no, that's not hindering him. I'm just saying he produces his own light. Wait, let's see. Quick. Um, yeah, Bennu would be able to see that they're hanging out just barely within his vision. And so their actual location, let me double check my numbers. Hey,
Right.
you're right here at the
Now
very edge of the map.
I remembered that, and I don't know if we discussed it much before, when I was going to potentially assassinate what's her name, the bad guy chick person, whatever. Um I created mending. I did a mending poison to um medical stuff as well as to some of my ammunition. Um I have this thing saved, but I don't know if it's accurate when it comes down to coating poison on anything. Um you might can take a look, but I was considering using that. If Benu shoots off his flame seed in that direction, the second that I see them, I can fire a shot.
So,
Because that's pretty far from me, though, and I might need to move. And I don't really know how that works.
um,
And if he teleports me, that's one action, isn't it?
yes, he has to be within 5 feet of you to teleport you, though.
That
So,
too. Okay.
yeah.
So I can't move at the same time he's moving.
What you would be able to do, you can hold an action to act like to essentially because you have to give up your action for him to fire his flame seed. But
Mm,
I don't know if well, is it a bonus action to command them or is it an action to command them? Because some classes that have
Bonus
pets,
action.
it's a what?
It's a bonus action.
Okay, so yeah, you can hold your action to fire her. Um, at whatever Bennu shoots at. I would allow for the light of that flame seed since they're in ink with Bennu. So I can allow for the light of the flame seed to be adequate enough for you to
also
um
see. But let me see. Hold on. Um, the range of the rifle is what, 240?
yes, it's well within the range of your rifle.
It is? Okay. So, oh, my bad. Um, okay. So then let's do it that way. Um, I'll have him shoot flame seed. True. No. Seed? Yep. Flame seed. I mean, is he attacking with flame seed though?
Yeah, it would be an attack.
Okay. Hell yeah. Did you disappear?
No, I'm just. Yes. Alright, yes, that's a hit.
How many um is he able to see out there?
It's just one. Alright,
Okay.
go ahead and roll the damage, and then make your attack roll at the same time. Alright, four.
My attack roll?
Yeah, since you're firing off your rifle.
Now, will I be able to use the the will I be able to use that ammunition that I created before? I don't even know if it's it's a 16.
A 16 will hit. Boom, boom. We lost Kiari. Go ahead and roll damage.
Well, if that's what I'm trying to ask you and you
Oh,
haven't given me an answer yet.
the ammo. Yes,
The
you can load your poison round.
Yeah, it says a creature hit by the poison weapon or ammunition must take a DC 10 Constitution saving throw or take a 1d4 poison damage.
Yeah. Go ahead and let's see. I'll roll the save. Alright. That's a 12.
So,
Mm.
so it sounds like this is happening every round, but you still take the hunting rifle damage.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your rifle damage. They don't take the poison and they're not poisoned.
Okay. It just says attack. I already rolled an attack. I don't
Yeah.
have a damage button.
Oh, I didn't set up the rifle for damage. Hold on. I thought I had to fix everything on your character sheet, but apparently
It says a
not.
2d10.
Yeah, hold on.
Can I do that?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Flash R?
Yeah.
The D10 was spinning.
Alright.
Hmm.
Alright. It should be fixed now. If for when you use it in the future, it should have the damage on there. Alright. At 15,
Okay.
you didn't really need the poison at that point. And as the shot streaks across the sky and the song abruptly ends.
Uh,
Should hear a thud. It hit the sand in the distance.
Yeah, after a second or two, you'll hear the thud hit the sand. And it's just deadly quiet.
blurble, blurble.
Can I move away from this creature, or I've already lost my movement? Is that it?
Um, you would have had to move before Benu's turn.
Oh, okay, okay. I didn't
Alright.
know.
Bakari.
Is controlled by Kiari or Nick.
Oh, they're both indisposed, so
Hmm.
I say firebolt.
Oh, nope,
Okay.
Nick is here.
Firebolt?
Technically, actually don't have any say because Sarah said specifically Kiari is controlling Kiari, not me.
Well, Kiari's right there right now, isn't he?
No.
Firebolt.
I went and dropped Nick's computer off. I'm on my way back home, but I can also speak for myself.
Okay. So
Is bonfire concentration?
yes.
Then yeah, firebolt.
Firebolt.
An old standby.
I guess that's the one right next to her. Natural 20. Critical damage.
Spell critical.
22.
Water elemental.
And
Wait,
doesn't
did it include the
Kiara get
additional
extra?
damage?
What?
Did it include the additional damage?
No.
So there should be another 2d6 plus 2. No, plus 4.
And doesn't she reroll ones on fire damage?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't matter.
So-
It's dead.
I'm pretty sure it just evaporates.
Yeah, it's like she flicks a little firebolt and then a pillar erupts.
Just a
I
little
don't-
soup bowl just appears with water in
No,
it.
Out of curiosity, I will use the ability to cook it to
Alright.
see what would happen.
Adarpi, you
Tasty.
watch as Bakari, he gets a glint in her tiny little bat eyes, and then she shoots off this firebolt that creates a very nice smelling pillar of fire, almost like roasted meat, as you see appear in front of you a glass bowl filled with soup of some kind. And you see like a bunch of little lizards and stuff inside, and like just bits of meat and whatnot. You're not sure what meat it is and where it came from. You don't know if
But
Picard.
I'm considering letting go of veganism and just
Okay, actually, I do have a question on this one, Keontae.
Yes.
Does killing elementals grant a crystal?
oh.
It does. Does Picard? I don't. Does Picard have a
Picard
curse
doesn't-
mark?
Does not have
No. I'm talking like without the curse mark. Do they drop a crystal of the elemental's element?
Um, Let me roll a percentile.
Because I thought that was one of the ways.
Well, that's usually spirits, but hold on. At 79, yeah, I'll say that there is a floating in the middle of the hot soup is a, a small water spirit stone.
Mm. It adds to the flavor.
I was also gonna say, like, there in the bowl there is emblazoned there's a little slot where this little crystal is.
You know what? The crystals preventing excess moisture from throwing off the balance of the soup.
Fair enough.
Doesn't answer the question of where the lizards and other chunks of meat came from, but it
These
will.
things seem to hold on to a lot of stuff.
We also just made a nice little pillar of fire, so those things could have been digging around underground and just got cooked.
Everybody's hungry.
Um, Junior, he's like, what happened? Oh yes, I was helping Dad.
He's not your real dad!
Helping.
He shoots out a sling bullet towards the sandy one and misses. Maybe that first shot was just a lucky shot. He hasn't really hit much since.
That's a magical sling.
He's also a commoner child.
I know.
Alright, Nissa.
Yep. A minute. do I do the Eldritch Blast? Mm,
Is that even a question?
Probably not.
Just, I mean, you got a gun, you got a blast.
Yep. Got a catalyst weapon also. Um, which one do I target though? That's the question.
Whichever one hit me.
It's already
That
dead.
one's dead.
Oh,
That's the
good.
one that got turned into soup.
I spit on that one. Wait, no, I don't. It's
Mm.
stupid.
I'll shoot the uh do I shoot the one next to nobody or the one next to this is the question.
Flip a coin.
Hmm.
Flip a coin, roll a d2.
I'll shoot at the one and Eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
There you go. I support that.
Okay. So I gotta shoot the one next to Dobat. Let's see. This is where oh,
Alright.
there we
A
go.
large creature creates needs 12 rations worth of food. Okay.
Interesting.
And let's hope this works.
Ooh,
Oh,
spell misfire.
Can you
yep.
roll me a percentile?
Oh, this is gonna get fun.
Yep. Is it 1D?
Yeah, 1d
Yeah.
100.
Yeah, sorry, I had to think that for a minute.
54. Or, you fall prone as you're firing off your Eldritch Blast. As you, the first of your Eldritch Blast, you trip over a crystal jutting out of the sand and fall flat on your face. You'd have to spend half your movement to stand up.
I could do that.
What about your second beam?
Yep. And I'm gonna fire my second beam at it as well.
As you spend half your movement to stand up, hoping nobody saw you in the darkness, as you fire off your second beam.
And there's a 20.
Yeah, winning!
There's your coin flip.
Alright,
Yep.
you're firing at the blue one?
No, at
The
the...
sandy one?
Yeah.
Alright. Roll damage.
With critical...
18.
18 force.
Mm-hmm.
It's not looking good.
Oh no. Alright. Praise to RNGesus. This one's probably about to slam me.
Help. You got this.
I have 16 HP.
So this,
You got this.
That's way more than 0 HP. You're fine.
It's been these things have been slamming for like 15 to 18 at a time.
Alright, first one up is the water one that's gonna go after nobody.
At
It's,
disadvantage.
yes.
Ah,
Oh, that's right.
Gonna make 2 slams at disadvantage.
Mm.
Oh my goodness.
There was a 20 in there.
Yep. There was
Does,
indeed a 20 in there.
does a 14 or 15 hit nobody? Both of those would hit, unless you
Yeah.
have shield.
I don't think.
Does nobody have shield?
I don't think.
No. Just where nobody died.
No, does not. That is 2 hits.
I'm actually kind of tanky, so I might.
23.
No, I think oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm all right. Only half my health. Boom, boom. Ah, I seem
I
to
only
have
have-
gotten too close.
I only applied one of them, sorry. Boom.
Ah, I seem to have gotten too close.
You good?
It's like his hand's like a different way, but it's still strangely forming a thumbs up.
Alright, the second one's gonna go after Dobat.
Disadvantage, and now I.
A
That's a
9
20.
and a 22. I'm
Hang on,
guessing.
hang on. I got a D8. I got a chance, and I'm gonna have to take it. I'm going to attempt a cutting words because I really cannot afford to take this.
Haha, your friend Soup.
Why is it not? Oh,
Oh,
whoops. Okay. So
that's pretty
use
funny.
Bardic Inspiration. Come on. 2 brings it down to 20. That's still 5 over my AC.
Such is life. Sometimes you slam, other times you are slammed. For 16 damage.
KO.
KO
Oh.
to you.
I told you I had 16 HP. These things have been slamming way too hard.
They're slamming exactly as hard as they're programmed to slam.
Yeah, I am KO'd. I need healing.
Alright, Dea, seeing that her target, it is no longer a factor, is going to switch to saving Dobat.
Thank goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Or of course, she's going to keep firing.
Right, so normal. She could go for a crossbow expert, but crit on a 19 is fine too. Damage.
She's shooting him with a healing arrow.
I think she's killing the.
She doesn't have any more trick arrows. I'm sorry, she used all of them.
Well, you said you were saving him. I thought you was going to like heal him, or feed him a potion, or grab him and run.
Stop him
She's across
from
the battlefield.
stop him from dying is a good thing.
I don't think this is actually stopping him from dying. I think he still has to make the saving throws.
Except the Darby goes before me and can heal me.
That's if a Darby has healing spells. I don't know if a Darby has healing spells
Fairly
prepared
sure she
today.
does.
she has them. I don't know if she has them prepared from the previous day.
I thought you were a healer.
There were, I believe, there's 3 people here with cure wounds.
Yeah, but only one of them has it permanently.
Well, help.
Alright, that's 5 plus her. So that's 9. Which is enough to kill. Alright, Dobat is Gucci. Nobody. It's your turn.
One moment, please.
While we're taking this one moment, I'd like to thank our non-sponsors. We don't have any sponsors. If someone wants to sponsor us, that would be nice. But we have no audience. We have no sponsors.
Oh wait, what constitutes a sponsor?
Someone who pays for us to continue making content.
What other content I pay for?
Alright, this session of Titans and Tabernacles, Trials of Nebu, is sponsored by my little brother, Kiari. Thank you for all your contributions.
Yay.
I can't hear you, Lex. I don't think you're in the call anymore.
Yeah, she dropped.
So I guess if we're being fair, we should also extend thanks to the other people who have lended a contribution.
Yeah, let me go see it. I don't know if she's talking to the campaign or if she's on the phone. I'll be right back.
John, thank you for sporadically dropping whole books on us. It's usually monster themed. Steven also has a subscription that has provided some of the content that we've been using in these games.
Alright, she's on the phone. So jump back in once she's done with her call. Alright.
Yeah, so
Jeff has also occasionally donated text entire books as well.
Yes, thanks, John. Thanks, Nick. Thanks, everyone who has contributed their time, money, and in books to this campaign. Thank all of you guys.
Okay. What I'm going to do.
Pull out your
Let's.
sword.
Well, I don't have a sword, I have a dagger.
Fall on your dagger?
Hmm. At these times, I wish for the Pathfinder 2nd Edition way of playing. Let's do. I never actually have used my dagger.
No time like the present.
Maybe another. Instead, I am going to hex them. Hex the elemental in front of me. I'm going to hex their strength. And then I will firebolt.
Okay. Roll to hit. That hits.
Nice.
Okay,
Ooh, 13 damage.
Alright. Hey.
Oh, and wouldn't it be plus D
Don't worry about it. How do you want to do this?
okay. So nobody just kind of after the humongous hit this elemental did to him, just starts cracking his joints back into place as he as the eyes on his mask are just glowing with eldritch hate as as the classic eyes how his hex basically shows up on the other person is of course the classic eye on their forehead starts pulsing necrotic energy, and he just snaps his fingers as it also just gets engulfed in necrotic flame.
Okay. As the last of the elementals burns away, you guys are left in the quiet darkness of the desert with only the light of your spells to keep you company.
I'm going to go make
Question,
sure she's dead.
and I have a question. Since I did kill the elemental, do I get a blood crystal?
You have a mark?
Yes.
Alright. Yes, you would get. Where's my little thing for blood crystals?
So who's coming up back as a water elemental?
It would be a water ganassi.
I got dungeon points, but I don't have blood crystals.
I mean,
I have spirit
actually, at what
crystals.
concentration are you at Genasi? Because Genasi are more like water genies, specifically.
Well, the difference between a gen and a elemental is classically like exhibited with the myrmidons. Myrmidons have an intelligence of I think 8. They're able to communicate 8 and talk back and forth. Most water elementals only have like an intelligence of 5 or 6. It's at most. Myrmidons have an 8, so they're able to communicate more effectively. They use weapons and armor. And then past that, you have Jinn, which are, standard around 10 plus with intelligence.
Oh, honestly, there's a game plan right there. Why don't we go hunt down some genies?
Thanks for later.
Well, because think about it. With how this is set up, at least I assume you inherit their abilities. So if you were to take a period of time and just hunt genies, then, bam, you can die and then come back as a fully fledged genie. At least biologically speaking.
Yeah, but if we found a genie, we have another use for it first.
What's that?
A Darpy's sister? So we don't have to pay the church?
But that's the thing. We'd have to convince the genie and hope they don't monkey's paws us.
Yeah.
If we hunt the genies down enough to turn one of us into a genie, that person can just grant the wish themselves. We wouldn't have
Anyway.
to worry about them shenanigans.
Anyways. Help. Or do I need to
Alright,
make a saving throw?
Gobat, give me. Actually, no. Oh, I do secret death saves. I forgot about that.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, we established it during the early part
Do
of
not
the game.
do not
So how do
recall.
I do that? Just do a death save. Make it private TM normal. I don't know if you can see that.
I cannot.
We cannot.
All right. So yeah, combat's over. You would get a um small blood crystal. I don't know why I don't have that as a item.
Um, I have one created in the Winoxian wagon. It's just a basic thing.
I'll have to make one, and later just a consumable item that you guys can just have in your inventory.
That's what I have it as. I have 5, maybe.
Oh, well, yeah, I see that.
Also, Keontae, I will note something.
Yes.
The little HP thingy that we had that you told us to use that can let us
Yeah,
up
it
and down.
sells you. Yeah,
Yep.
I see that. That
I'm not gonna
that
say
I
anything,
can
but I can see
I
that.
can right click it and hide that.
Yeah.
That's something I would have to do. Alright, so yeah, combat's over.
And
Belbat,
Dobat is on the ground.
yeah.
I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Oh,
I don't think I need a fish for 'em out in the desert.
Alright. Um, Mana goes off into the darkness. This is anyone going to go home towards Dobat?
Um, I'll.
I
Mm,
think I'm gonna follow Stude into the
if
desert to make
nobody
sure
sees the others going towards Doba, he'll go with. But he would probably most likely go with Mana.
Yeah, I'm going with Mana as well, making sure that thing's out there is dead.
Alright. Um,
Partially because there's not much I can do for Dobat.
you can roll a
There
heal
is
check.
actually
There's,
Oh, right, cooperation. You could use that to with death saving
no.
throws. Can't you?
He's right beside the cart where there are 5 healing potions.
No, I'm not. I'm kind of in between.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume Picari would go up and help.
I'm gonna help secure the area. I can't move my token either.
That one was public, Keontae.
Oops.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm 1-1.
Picari is going to. Oh, I have to end combat for you guys to be able to move freely. Dun, 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 dun. They don't need day of stuff. See. Beep, 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 beep. Move day of stuff. All right. Things that you would ignore all the stuff in the wagon, and those are set to be allies. Why does it keep putting their stuff in the loot table?
Yes, loot. From our allies. Time to
Alright.
loot
No,
our
bring this
allies.
friend.
The what's going on here?
Hmm?
But yeah, if need be, I can light up the area. That may attract. Yeah.
Mhm.
Loot too.
Yep, loot 2. With nothing in it.
How did that
Woo!
happen? You guys are supposed to see all this stuff in the loot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
we
did
got
it.
nothing. Woo!
Hold on. What did it pop? What did it pop in?
Guys, the real loot was the experience along the way.
That loot too.
Boo.
Alright.
What
Working
experience?
together and fighting as friends.
Alright, what you guys received was um I can add in the stuff from the other loot table. Let me roll that.
When we all get back into the caravan, I'm going to keeping my detect thoughts up, making sure no one's with us.
Oh, we still have that poor old dude to deal with, don't we?
What?
Alright, let's see. You
The suspense.
guys would receive
Mhm. Indeed.
alright, so it's 37 gold. No, that's platinum. No platinum. 37 gold, 12 silver, and 12 copper.
I'm gonna get up and move a little bit. Let me know if if I wake up.
Alright. You gain um mana. You would
Huh?
gain 14 plus 3 arrows, a club, and a plus 3 longbow.
Hmm.
Let's see. Well,
Yeah,
It's a good one.
it's all in the loot. I'll have to figure out how to make it work. Um, let's roll Picari's heal.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's enough to stop Delbat from dying.
well, I'm hoping it's a bit more than stopping him from dying.
Well, I'm not gonna use resources. Uh, what spells does he have that can help? Um, I guess a cure of wounds would be fine.
Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. There's not really a point to not to using resources because a full night's rest gives you full hit points.
Mhm.
Nice.
Right, though that would become conscious again.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
That was a nasty hit you just took. Soup?
Got soup.
Um,
You like soup, kid?
I assume I'm awake now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got hit.
Yep.
The Dobat will sit up and just kind of have this look on his face for right now.
Well, don't feel too bad about it. Everyone takes a bad hit from every now and again.
That was the second time, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, good. It wasn't
Yeah,
your first.
now and again.
Well, that's the thing. Dobat's like, I'm just downright useless in combat, aren't I?
Hey, you did plenty. Plus, if it really bothers you that much, we can work on some armor for you.
That's the thing. He kind of taps the armor he has now. This is your old armor, and this is about some of the best stuff I can use.
Well, we could find ways to enhance it, make it fit your whole deal more. Just because it worked for me doesn't mean it works for you.
True, but it was a far cry better than what I had. Because this is
Uh,
the
as
fourth.
like that is gonna come up to you guys. Is the combat effectiveness isn't always about getting up in the mix of things.
Yeah, but this is the fourth that I've been in with this group. And for two of them, I basically got shredded.
Hey, that happens. It's, you think I got all these scars first because think I got all these scars for no reason. It's
Uh,
combat. It's not about an individual's contribution. It's about the whole group's contribution. And you contributed it plenty. You cast a spell that allowed us to be able to see things.
Not again, I don't. Oh no! Oh, the crown.
You
Oh, the
you
crown.
dealt you dealt a good bit of damage to those elementals. If he hadn't been there, we would still probably be fighting them, and more people would have got more hurt. You can't throw yourself under the bus just because as you didn't get the big kill, or you didn't break the bones of the creature you're fighting. It, it's a group effort,
Yeah, but
and I might not have contributed a ton, but I was there. I fired my crossbow.
I'm just gonna need a little time.
Just remember, every hit counts.
Dobat's gonna make his way back to the wagon and kind of sit off to the side and rest.
Okay.
I'll just move him down here.
Didn't you shoot the wrong person earlier?
Nobody doesn't hear that.
No.
That's not, but specifically at Day because she's like every shot matters. Like, you shot the wrong person earlier.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh,
Nobody remembers his face again is just still stone cold, but inside you hear him laughing.
Because we're gonna long rest, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit more healing magic on myself.
okay.
So I'll burn a
As
third one.
I head back to the cart, I will actually cast detect thought to make sure that no one else is tailing or is hidden in our cart.
Okay, so you hear the thoughts of the small coral guy. Hey, don't remember me. Don't remember me. Yeah, I'm just a rock. Look, I'm not going to look under this rock. Look, they're just gonna all walk away. See, they're walking away. Yeah, I'm perfectly safe. Perfectly fine.
Perfectly safe, Shay.
What's with that rock over there? It's weird
Like
looking.
nobody is literally like craning his head above him as he's walked towards it.
What's with the weird rock?
It seems we still
Nyla.
have someone left.
Mana will also be getting back around now.
Like you'll hear a voice come from the rock. Like, do not worry, I am of no danger to you or your allies.
I'm a sushi.
I am
Clearly.
merely a you know I'm just here, an extra body.
Mm-hmm. And what does his thought say?
Uh, hopefully, hopefully they'll just leave me alone. I can go back home. I can go back to just spending my time beneath the waves, letting the food come to me.
I'd love, I'm going to say in her voice, I'd love for you to tell us more.
You're not her. Or, I know you're not her. Er,
You are an interesting creature, a very unique physiology.
Now,
I don't,
don't get any eh, don't get any strange ideas. Just first of
Well,
all, please don't touch me, because you'll get very mad if you touch me.
well.
Interesting. I wonder if I could weather such a fix. Looks long enough to finish consuming you.
Please, please don't
Hold
eat
on.
me. Please don't eat me.
Hold on.
I'm begging you.
Hold on. Then tell us, pray tell, why would you organize this little ambush again?
I didn't
Ryla,
organize anything. I was just chilling under the water,
Ryla,
beneath the waves, letting food come to me, and then I was picked up by one of um, the Silent Skull members. She told me all I had to do was blow on the conch shell, and that was it. And then then I'll get to go back home, and I wouldn't have to do anything else. It happens. It happens to my people from time to time.
Hmm.
and where
Does
would you happen to be located?
I I don't know. Oh, I spent my entire life in one location. I don't know where I'm at right now. I don't know how far or it is. I don't have like a
Ryla,
sense of time, if that helps you understand.
his thoughts corroborate his what he's saying?
Yeah, all he can remember is just like he's thinking back to his life if before what you assume is probably a few days ago. The waters were stormy and choppy, and then like suddenly this merfolk oak lady with a octopus, like octopus lower half, of comes up, grabs him up and lifts him out of the water while he's retreated into his coral self. Both, and he he can't really. You can tell this is like a colony of animals, sort of like a
Mm-hmm.
coral. Oh, that they can vaguely take a humanoid shape
Violet.
when they extend their bodies outside of the coral, so that like above water it immediately shrunk back into itself, and it's just the feeling and sound of wind. Like you
Okay.
hear storms and occasional loud popping noise.
This
But
is very detailed for surface thoughts.
yeah, this colony of creatures does not really have much in the terms of deeper thoughts. All it can do is like group recall of things that it's talking about. So you're getting
Okay.
these images as it's explaining what happened to itself.
Is there any interesting details?
No, well, like you just can tell that it was like you can hear the harpy like it, they tell you that like their harpy gave them a conch
Violet.
shell and told them to break it if they're ever captured, and they did just that, and that's all.
Okay.
Mhm. Do you know which direction you came from?
No,
Does that do the thoughts corroborate?
as far as you can tell.
Okay. It's useless.
Hmm. How about this? As it stands, if you stay out here in the desert, you'll starve. You'll starve of dehydration. You'll starve long before you reach any kind massive body of water. We can at least get you to a town where you can try to find further transportation. And in exchange, I want to hear everything you know about the Siren's Call, and I'd like some biological samples.
You can't have any part of me
Mhm. And why is that?
because that's me.
Well, of course it's you.
We're a colonial being. We we don't have the. You can't take a piece of us.
Hmm. Interesting. There are many ways to uh, study you that don't involve taking samples. Well, but you seem to be made of uh, material I don't have much experience with. Hey, both of you knock it off.
That's what we need to do. So tomorrow, oh, we need to come. Me and Lex need to come by after we pick the kids up. Alright. So, uh, with that, uh, I'm going to. What are you guys going to do with them?
So he's not taking any deals of coming with us.
No, he does not want to.
So do we end him now or take him with us?
To bring you up to speed, Lex, they finished off the water elementals,
Okay.
and they are um the little coral creature was left behind. They're trying to figure out what to do with it.
Okay. Did I get
I'll toss you the blood crystal.
I got okay. I got my blood crystal. Cool.
I say just leave it to its own device.
What is it?
Viola.
It's basically
Sit.
like a colony of coral that can take the approximate shape of a person.
A
The question
colony
is,
of coral.
I had a picture that I had sent
Is it
previously, I think.
alive?
Yeah,
Like coral.
yeah, it's one of those.
But
those
Viola.
what is like it moves like those school of fish from Finding Nemo?
um,
No, man.
hold on,
It
I'm
has a
trying to.
vague like human form.
I had. I
Um,
thought I saved a picture.
Becca. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. Sit. Thank you. And no, you can go to kennel. Mm-hmm.
Can I not do some wax stuff for just a few minutes?
Sit. Sit. Let me open the gate for you. Sit.
Okay, they're not synced on my tablet when I put my phone. Did I? Oh, I had plugged it up because it was about to die.
You murdered it.
What size is that blood crystal?
It was I think it was
Oh,
a small.
Mhm.
The water elemental was small. You didn't say what size hers was. I
For the
figured since it
siren?
wasn't noted, it would also be small.
Yeah.
You said for the siren?
Yeah, that would be for the siren.
Right, I'm gonna send this to the chat just so you can see what it looks like. Discord, not in Game Master's domain. Mine. To trials.
Sarah's in the sky once again.
Alright,
Let's have a
I sent it to the chat. It should be there. Yep. So it's on Discord.
Chat, am I cool?
little coral child. It looks like young Groot if he was coral.
Is it more or less humane to leave it to
Horrible.
its fate? If it is a
Is it
deep sea creature, it'll die out here from the heat.
how tall is it?
It's about 2 feet tall, so like the size of a toddler.
So it's shorter than me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is it evil?
Um, you could, I don't know.
It assisted
Can
in attacking us, if that
Yep.
matters.
mm, can I ask it? Do you
Yeah.
want to come with us, or do you want to stay out here in the desert?
Um, I spend my entire life sitting still. I will remain here sitting still for as long as possible.
So will you
That
be
won't be very
upset if
long.
I leave you?
Nope. As soon as the sun comes up, he'll be dried out.
Okay. Do you want to die? What is your opinion of death?
Um, Death is just a thing that happens.
So he doesn't care either way. I mean, what would y'all use him for?
Well, 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 he seemed to be able to survive falls from high distances, as, as, as well as it seems his body naturally secretes a substance that I don't have record of. Uh, uh, uh,
What is your body secreting? Secreting? He's just not going to answer me.
I'm look, look, you
Look,
guys are
give me more.
you guys are scary. If that makes if that helps, and the person who brought me here is presumably dead since you. Ooh, Gary, this
What you got?
chair, the chair broke. The first
Did it?
time, the first time I leaned back in it.
I told you not to. Wasn't sturdy then. When did it be sturdy?
yeah, it sounds like you did it to yourself there.
How's it?
Mhm.
Whatever. I'll figure out something when it comes to the chairs then. Maybe there'll be an extra or chair at my job whenever we move offices. Or
What did they
I can take one from home.
what did they use him for? What did they use him for?
Uh, he's the one who blew the conch. The effect we do not have the conch anymore, as he shattered it upon being captured.
Can he make another one?
I didn't make it. It was given to me.
Which
I think Lady Scylla makes them. I mean, the people at Siren's Call make them.
Oh, you just
Who's
gave up
this
her
Lady
name.
Scylla?
I don't know who you're talking about.
I will press
Well,
deeper into their mind for Scylla.
Alright. Uh, what's the save?
It's a will save.
A wisdom
DC
save?
15. Yep. Let me just actually. So
Yeah. They start suddenly thinking only of plankton. Different ways to prepare plankton soup, plankton in a la mode, which is just plankton on top of more plankton, but that plankton that it's on top of is cold.
hmm. What role would I have to give to know more about Coral?
Let's just let him die out here. I don't know what's the
That's a
point.
nature roll.
Okay. I have an
I mean,
idea, but I need to confirm that I would know Zyla.
can't you just kill him and then use his body later? He's not going anywhere. He's just sitting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yes, but I would like to understand his body a bit more, and potentially, if he were to work, if they were to work with me, I'd be able to extract enough of a sample without having to kill the whole.
No, just take an arm or one
Hmm.
of these tentacly like thingies from
Uh,
its face.
it's
I'll guide
currently
myself.
retreated into its stone, so there's none of the actual fleshy bits exposed.
So the
No,
spell is ending.
19.
But well, you know, coral is an animal, well, a colony of animals that like very specific environments that don't do too well outside of those specific environments.
Do I know how Coral handles heat?
You know, if the water that coral is in gets above a certain temperature, it tends to die off.
Did you know? Hmm. Does
Bring
does
it
your
to the
colony
bonfire.
know? Does your colony know what happens, and once it gets past a certain temperature?
Yes, we know what a desert is.
Oh, I thought you only sat around and did nothing and didn't know anything.
We don't know anything
Ooh.
about what you're asking about, but we have basic knowledge in society.
So you know how hot it gets in the desert and what that does to entities of your make.
Look, if you're trying to threaten me, go ahead, just go ahead and take me out. No,
mm,
nothing you do is worse than what could be done.
Anybody got to speak with
what
dead?
what could be done?
Oh, I think we could find something suitable.
Hmm.
I mean, but what could be done?
Hey, Bakari, do you need another ingredient for the soup?
Mm, I think that's a bridge too far right now.
Bakari isn't a
It
cannibal.
Can does he have to be like made to come out of his rock, or is he just in the rock?
He's, from what you can tell, he's just in there.
Hmm.
So we could just put him in the house and let him figure that out.
I could mind sliver him. He may be more a bit suggestible then.
Hmm.
I
Is the
mean,
rock actually a rock or is it organic matter?
It's a rock.
just feel as if we're asking
Can we just
unnecessary
shatter his
questions about
rock?
these creatures.
The
It knows some.
It,
hmm.
is it still nighttime?
Yeah, it's like 2 in the morning.
Okay, well,
But
just ask him what their goal was with us. Was they trying to just get Pakari to eat her? And if that's really just their goal, then I mean, that's just what they do.
Hmm. Something
Why were
has
y'all
been
out here?
threat.
well,
Look, look, you guys, these are dumb. You guys are idiots. And you've angered forces beyond your imagination, and and my imagination, and and I am I was selected it out of the multitudes to be a patsy in whatever scheme he was levied against you. If you want information, you should talk to the harpy.
Unfortunately, she was not very receptive to questioning after that fall.
Well, that was your only recourse. I know nothing, and it's done that way on purpose.
Well, see, here's the thing. I'm actually I'm actually a biologist by trade. And you know one great thing about understanding creatures?
Water has
A
no.
lot of information can be found through something's makeup. You can tell what kind of
Hey,
environments
where'd
they
my
lived
dad
in.
go?
He's
Oh, no,
right
I
up.
switched back. I switched back. Hey,
Sure, do you get back in that wagon right now, or so help me!
Father's busy at the moment. I'll motion for Dea to take him away.
I love how you use us as if we're the servants to protect and watch over this demon
Nobody will
spawn of
actually.
a child that you didn't have to have.
Nobody will actually turn back and say, "I've said my piece already, and I still have some research to do." As he will also guide the child back on the
I want
Did
to
you?
land.
get some sleep.
Hey, nobody, did you see? I shot I swung the sling around so fast it made a cracking sound.
High five. He gives little dude a high five. Nice.
I didn't know
No,
I
we
could
have to
do
work
that.
on your aim. We have to work on your aim a bit.
I've, I've never used a sling before, but I think I'm a natural born expert at it.
Hey, I think you got a natural touch for it. Maybe we can do
You
something
good?
with that. We can work with it.
Hey, hey. You okay?
Zyla disagrees though.
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna put this sling back where I
Sit.
found it.
Yeah, you can keep it.
You're good.
You
You can
didn't
keep
mean
it.
anything by it.
I was the one who stored it there. You can keep it. I have no use for it.
Annoying. Yes. Feed. No, nobody is looking at Dobat with approval. He's like, yes. Deep in his eyes, you can see, yes, feed the fires of chaos in this child.
And Dobite isn't even really looking at you. He's just kind of laid back, kind of, just kind of in
It
that
says,
mood of this has been rough. I am just gonna encourage him to be able to take care of himself, and I am just gonna
Sit.
rest.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Does
I need
anybody
a nap.
remember the last kid we tried to promote? What happened to them?
I don't know.
Yeah, you mean Arthur? Yeah,
Yep. Yep. Yep.
yeah. Well, that's all on Keontae if that happens this time.
Mhm.
You okay?
Because we don't have a hero weapon to blow a kid's arms and legs off.
I am very tempted to blast this squirrel guy.
Okay. But yeah, I'm going to intimidate. With the main thing being, I would prefer your. Well, do I actually want to intimidate? I'm actually really bad at that.
Mm,
Would investigation work? Investigation. Or does it have to be intimidate? Why did I dump charisma? I wasn't meant to talk to people. I was meant to fight people and study stuff.
Sorry.
I don't want his story to end this way. But he's making it very difficult.
It's not your choice. It's like somebody who signs a DNR and you're just like, no, it tears it up. Erase the tattoo off their body.
Hmm. Actually, I guess a question. How much coal do you need to grow a reef?
A bunch.
Well, okay, how much coal do you need to grow more coal?
You don't know.
Now for 19.
Mm, you're not. Coral isn't that well studied and documented in the things that you would know.
Well, I guess I'm from further north, or was it east? I don't know if around the Blood Jungle had coral reefs.
Mm, in your time, no, because it was an inland sea. There wasn't coral really.
Okay. Junior's been properly led away and is no longer within sight.
Yeah.
Okay. My armor's going to go limp. I'm going to turn into slime. And I will enter the shell with the goal of melting off a bit of coral to use as material.
Alright. You're when you go inside, I need you to roll me a Constitution save.
Ooh.
Okay. Can I guidance it?
No, not in this instance. You are paralyzed,
Mm.
as in you go inside and become paralyzed.
Ah, well, that's a problem for both of us.
And he is going to start consuming you.
Oh.
Well, I guess it's a race then because I'm highly acidic.
Um, y- the funny thing, he's immune to acid damage.
Is he?
Why do you keep finding yourself in a situation where you
He's immune to acid damage and resistant to cold damage.
this
Wait, how would I? Is that a particular thing to them or is that a coral thing?
That's a thing to them.
Need some help here. He's eating me.
You're paralyzed. You can't speak.
No, you can still speak while paralyzed.
Yeah, you
It's
can.
one of the few things you can still do.
Okay.
Yep.
okay? And can I crack open the rock?
Yes, you can, and do so. It has a hardness and everything. They have rules for that.
I was
What do
over
I
here
gotta
trying to be
roll?
nice.
Oh, I got something for this baby.
Do I just hit it?
Yeah, roll to hit.
Mhm.
What am I rolling?
It's an attack roll against the AC of 17.
As soon as
I
you
don't know
crack
what.
that thing open, I melt
Wait,
through
why
it
did it
and
have an
blast you
AC
dead.
of 17?
That's its AC when it's in rock form.
But
Why
you're
did I
hitting the
roll
rock.
7?
Yes, that's
The rock
two
can't
hit.
dodge, so shouldn't you
That
have
is
advantage?
no.
Well, he's not dodging, he's distracted with eating.
This is a tiny object. Alright, so roll to hit.
What am I rolling?
Oh, it's an attack roll. You're trying to break it, I guess, with your weapon, whichever weapon you choose. You can shoot it with your gun if you want.
Okay.
Immune to poison, acid, psychic.
Hmm.
And its armor makes it resistant to cold. Okay. Does it have its armor while it's in rock form? I don't know if that.
I'll hit it with the hilt of my rifle.
Nice. It's a tiny
Bro.
rock. Like, you hit Nissa's foot.
Oh my
Ow.
god.
Here, let me show you how it's done.
Mana, you take 1d4. Acid. Are you immune to acid damage?
Let me
Because you're
check.
consuming each other.
Well, no, Mana can't eat this thing because it can't be damaged by Mana.
If I could attack it, I have necrotic damage I could do to it.
Mana just went back into the wagon.
You see how Kiari gets himself in these situations. Everyone.
Okay, this is an incredibly specific circumstance of a creature that happens to be immune to acid.
There's so many creatures immune to acid, though. That's a. Go ahead.
I don't know. Wow.
It does 3 plus its 0 to strength modifier, so it does 3.
Okay.
Fury of blowing this thing.
Alright, you're going in to hit it.
So, question. Could I do spell through my catalyst weapon and then the two?
You can. It's flurry of blows as long as you make an attack action. You can and do the additional melee unarmed strikes or attacks with a multiple. No, it's unarmed strikes. Sorry, because. Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna then do Eldritch Blast.
Alright, yeah, you can do that.
And then punch it twice.
Right. 2 Eldritch Blasts and 2 punches.
Yep.
Long.
That's AC of 17.
Let's go on and add.
Actually, wait, they're flanking it. Do they have advantage?
No, that's not how flanking works.
Yes, it is.
They're
Oh,
not
it is in
even
this
flanking it. If you
Well,
look at...
we haven't been moving the tokens. They can move into flank.
Mm-hmm.
They have enough movement.
Yep.
Just make your attack rolls.
Yeah.
20.
Alright.
Yep.
Roll damage for that crit. Alright.
19.
Alright. You break open the rock with your first hit. And then you do 9 damage. So it's gonna do 5 damage to it and 4 damage to Mana.
Ow.
Now I need to do my 2 unharmed.
Yes, as you punch into this soup of black heck inkiness and wiggling red worms.
Mm-hmm.
Its AC is now 10, so that's 2 hits.
This poor thing.
Don't feel bad for it. It started all this.
You started it. He was okay with just dying out in the wilderness.
And that's not suspicious to you?
No, no, it's
That's
not.
going to be the 3 damage to mana and 2 damage to mana. As it takes 6.
About to
Sounds
say
like
it's
this
what's up.
understood his place in life and just didn't need anything more
Mana,
to.
what are you going to do?
Oh, am I no longer paralyzed?
You're yes, you are still paralyzed. So, you
Do I get a saving throw?
you get a save at the end of your turn to let go of this creature.
Let him go.
What do you mean, let go of him? I'm not the one holding on to him.
Well, technically, you're holding on because you're paralyzed because you're touching it.
We just like get in there and try and separate this
Yes,
nonsense.
as separate the slime from the spaghetti.
Anybody have water?
Oh my goodness.
That's not working right now.
Mana is too
It's
stunned by
waterboard.
what is going on. How is this happening?
You guys were just supposed to move on.
Hey,
Don't make them people if you want us to move on. There's moral implications to leaving someone to die in the desert.
Can we buy drink?
Alright, it's going to take its turn.
Why don't we just leave him here?
Actually, wait, we're skipping Picari. Picari's still here.
Ah, yes, Picari. Firebolt.
No, not Firebolt. What is that disadvantage at this range?
Don't.
I don't know. What do you want Picari to do? Burning hands?
Like try to pull us apart?
What with a fork?
Okay, Picari's going
Yeah,
to
like
Picari's going to
you.
try and pull you guys apart.
Wait, if Picari touches them and he's acid, will Picari's hands get burned?
How
Picari doesn't
about
get stunned, and uh, using one of her wooden,
Tongs?
wooden, yeah,
she has a spear? She can use a spear.
yeah. She's gonna try and separate the spaghetti from the slime.
We need like some ammonia. Pour it down there.
Alright, she does not get paralyzed in the process. That's and is able to separate you from the creature. So at your beginning of your turn, you'll be able to become unstunned. No, it's at the beginning of their next turn. You'll be unstunned. So you are no longer paralyzed.
You have you you seem to find so many ways to be annoying.
You must be looking in the mirror. Reflection of the slimy thing.
It's going to. Its home having been destroyed. It
I'm
it's
kind of not over there to just Elder Splash this thing, but oh well.
it is going to burrow into the ground, and disappear.
That's gonna provoke some attacks of opportunity.
Sir,
Yeah, that is indeed.
yeah, go ahead and use your attack of opportunity. A Darby, Picari, a Nissa, Mana. You guys can attack of opportunity it as it's running away.
Well, I can do a fire since he's going into the sand. Just turn the sand into glass.
I feel like you guys think that all fire does that. That's just Picari when she's on a roll.
No, it's just gonna Eldritch Blast this guy as he's running away.
Do you have Warcaster?
No, never mind. I guess I can't.
No.
No.
I
Um,
do though, but I'm not there.
Adarfi
Yeah.
does. She can do it. She can cast a cantrip as a reaction.
Are we just immolating everyone tonight?
Okay,
Y'all
this is
are.
Kakari's attack with the short sword.
A D0.
Oh,
First I've ever heard of a D0.
Mm-hmm.
shut up.
No, that would miss. It has an AC of 10 currently.
But she does not have proficiency, so cannot have proficiency bonus yet.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah. Are we? Well, I think we're still working on that, right?
Yeah.
As far as I know.
Yeah. Like this was like the end of the first day that I've been training her.
This game wasn't supposed to go this long. All right. Is Adarfi going to do anything? What's Adarfi? Oh yeah, Adarfi creates bonfire.
Mm.
Why not?
Oh no.
No, it's just like
Damn it.
nobody in Dobat are just sitting in the cart and then suddenly, woof, and nobody in Dobat just kind of
Go
peer
ahead
out.
and
What?
go ahead and roll damage. It's
It's the third time tonight.
alright. Adarfi, as the little worms are wiggling and digging into the sand, and you just light the sand on fire and create a large earth pillar of fire, or almost singeing um, the mana in the process as
I should have.
the creature withers and burns away.
All he wanted to do was die. He was okay with spending the last bits of his life, however long that was.
I
As
think
it's
he was.
uh, would nobody still have to check thoughts up?
Um, sure.
Yeah.
The queen of the
I would
deep,
probably.
deep will flood the world, and all who dwell underwater will receive salvation.
Why didn't he say that before when we were asking him stupid questions? I know I didn't hear this, but come on.
I'll
Well,
just I'll
because
relay that to Mana through telepathy.
Ah, he
because
was one of those types.
yeah, because out of game you don't want to outright admit you're a cultist.
Okay, but to be fair, we don't care.
Yeah.
All right. With that, everything is truly done. It
I'm going to bed
Um,
then.
Yo.
It's a good thing I only need 4 hours a night.
Dobat is back to sleep to get his long rest.
Time to go level up.
oh, you got enough to level up?
I don't know.
Let's look at your inventory.
Well, I have been getting crystals, and I don't have blood crystals as an
Oh,
option.
oh yeah, you don't. What are
Well,
your soul elements?
Um,
consult the chats.
earth. I think it was earth and fire.
Earth and fire.
Mana's
The
earth and fire.
the party currently has a
No,
couple of fire.
We have 2 fire in the wagon.
Mhm.
2 medium fire.
That would be enough for you to level up to 6 if you will have the resources.
I thought we
Uh,
were already 6.
sorry, uh,
7.
7. Yeah.
Has
uh,
everybody?
That would
What is the
be
requirement?
one 1,000
That it,
gold worth of materials per level. So that'd be
thought it was,
7th.
that was 100.
What's up? Is it 100?
I could have swore you said 100 before because I don't think you gave us 6,000 gold.
Oh yeah, that's probably why.
Heavily.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 100 gold points per level. Oh, for and alright.
Which I can forgo
Um,
those materials if I have a.
you can. I also have it written in here that you can sacrifice a magic item to um, to accommodate the cost. But
But I
I
think
didn't
it,
talk
I can.
Question.
I didn't talk to you
Hmm?
guys about that. I don't think that's something I would go with right this second.
But I can offset the gold cost by using a. Um. My mind is blanking. Inheritance.
Yes, the inheritance would bypass the gold cost. So if you have an inheritance that would allow you to have those resources is for whatever level class level that you're going for, you can use that instead.
So how much do we need to go to 7 for crystals?
You need two medium stones, I believe.
Mm.
What stones do we have?
So the Noxian wagon has 2 fire, 1 ice, 1 void, 1 water, and 1 small blood. Because I'm
Wait,
still holding on to the medium blood.
for the void, is it a medium void?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a medium.
all the ones in the wagon
Hmm.
are medium, except for the ones you said are small.
I have a large blood crystal.
Yes, a large blood crystal is worth 5 medium.
I'll take. Is it okay if I take the void?
I have no claim to it.
Well, so initially I was just joking, but now we've put all this stuff into it, I feel like I might as well. Would people mind if I took 700 out of the Clark's funds?
Well, we don't have to do
I
this
wouldn't
now.
do it.
I just was saying we can. Let's do this later.
Yeah.
Um,
I
Let
mean,
me. I was
but
gonna
you
ask.
can if
Let
you
me.
don't want to take 700, you can take a level of blood hunter. That's an intelligence class if you choose it to be.
I didn't know it could be an intelligence class.
Blood hunter can be any mental stat as a casting.
And we can. And if you choose to wait an extra night, I can go grab the Inheritance of Vengeance again to give you Paladin and whatever Path of the Undead is.
That's
Well, the
a
only,
barbarian.
Hmm.
I mean, the only classes I was particularly interested in were either Artificer or, um, well, Artificer, Fighter, or Wizard.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't.
currently no inheritances that have those.
So then I might just keep an Artificer for now.
The annoying thing is
I'm
we don't
gonna.
really have any stones for my thing.
I'm gonna go
Um,
ahead and add the void crystal to my.
yeah, just delete it
Do
from the
we care
wagon once you
that?
finish it.
Do we care that the woman who cursed us is a bad person?
I cared enough to get rid of the mark as soon as I had the option to.
How many
Okay.
small crystals would equal a medium?
5.
It's 5, I believe.
Oh, cool. Okay, so I have enough crystals. I'm gonna keep them for when I need to level up. I'm not gonna level up right now.
Okay.
I'm tempted, but I need 2 more smalls at least.
Just, I'll leave it for now, and then if I decide to, I'll let you guys know during the week.
Okay.
That's probably the best time to actually discuss it because it's not eating up game time.
Sure.
Well,
Mhm.
then you guys will take your long rest, and in the morning you will get directions um, the from the refugees. They will direct you to the nearest caravanserai, and that and that'll be your next destination before you hit Nehustan proper. There'll be a nice
Okay.
rest point where you can trade and get like and find out what's going on in the city before you actually get to the city.
Hooray.
Like you guys got a little bit of information from the refugees, but this was your um, this is basically just a rest stop trade point where a lot of people gather up and rest because the trek between cities is a long one.
Well, I think we're also
Did the
forgetting.
refugee guard give us any good places where we could stop to, where we could trust, safe places that we can go within the city?
And did we give him his legs?
Um, well, I would assume that Mana would spend the time to finish up those legs and give them to him before you guys depart in the morning.
I would.
Yeah.
And however much of the water elemental soup you guys want to give away or keep for yourselves, knows that there are 12 rations worth of it. So,
Oh yeah. The
Tempted
I
all-carriers
will
by
let you
maybe.
know you guys are starting to run low on rations in the wagon.
Okay.
So, like
just
in
So I guess,
general, oh, I don't think a lot of people have a lot of rations in total.
well, I
Uh,
guess
Um,
the shoot came in time then.
Mm-hmm.
would the harpy count as my meal for?
the Harpy, yes, would count as a meal
Mm-hmm.
for you for the evening. It does not fill you up for a whole for like the whole next day, but that would count
Oh
as
wait, I don't need it.
yeah.
um
We have one person that doesn't eat.
okay. Does anyone want to lay claim to that small water stone, or should I go ahead and put it in the cart?
Um, I don't
That's
think my element is water, so no.
um the
You
the,
are.
the Darpy is
Then no.
water, earth, and we have
According to Seth's notes, just water and earth.
um my
Oh, I had.
I still have my early notes for like Lex still has
I
her
remember
notes.
her having fun.
Um, it was water, earth, and light for Darpy.
Okay, I'll modify that pen note then.
Was it light? I thought it was something else, but
That's the one that was written in your notebook.
okay. I'll double check. It's in my notes here on Google. I'll check later.
Mm.
Did you take the void stone, Nick?
Yes,
Okay,
I did. I haven't updated the wagon.
yeah, I'll delete the wagon one. All right.
The dark.
So actually, no. Now that I double check, I can level up right now.
Yeah, I can too.
Right.
Do I level up 2 times if I turn in that large stone?
No. It's,
Well, wait. What if you have the requisite funds for it?
One
um,
at a
Hmm.
time, I think,
it
was
would
our
take,
agreement.
yeah, then you would have to spend a week's worth of in-game time to level up more than once at a time, one level at a time,
Um.
as it
Well,
would
it
take
also
longer to
all
do.
depends on how long between level ups does it affect? Because we like leveled up just like a day or two ago, at most in game. So
Mm.
That's why I just put it to the side for right now, and then just be like, oh, I have it ready for when I need it.
Yeah.
mhm.
Mm.
Like
There
it's
are
not needed right
yeah,
now.
there are complications that happen if you guys try and level up too quickly. The world doesn't like that, and so it causes issues. Um, you know,
Oh, so we can take as long as we want to go from one to the other, but you try doing a few in a week, and suddenly it's a problem.
But I also kind of want to see if I can tie it into the ritual I'm playing to for a little role playing aspect of it.
well, we'll see how that works out in the next episode of Titans